Hello guys, welcome back to A to Z Dentistry, a channel which features easy explanation of various medical and dental related topics. And our today's topic is patch test. So without any further delay, let's get started. Let's move on to the introduction. So patch test is a diagnostic procedure which is used to identify specific substances causing contact dermatitis. Now, what is this contact dermatitis? It is basically an allergic skin reaction. It is commonly performed by dermatologists to determine a patient's sensitivity to allergens, right? So we are using this test in order to identify specific substance which is causing an allergic skin reaction to the patient. Let's move on to the procedure for patch test. So our first step is preparation, right? Step 1 is the preparation, right? So first you have to take a proper brief patient's medical history, right? And it is crucial to identify potential allergens for testing. The patient's skin, typically back is used, right? Here you can appreciate back of the patient, right? So typically the back is used and it is cleansed and marked with a grid to organize the application of allergen. Here you can see, right, the surface is cleansed very well with antiseptic solutions, and then the patch is applied and markings are done accordingly. Now these wells are loaded with the potential allergen. Step 2 is the application, right? So small amounts of various allergens, for example metal, fragrances, preservatives or rubber chemicals, are applied to the skin using adhesive patches or chambers, right? Here you can see. So these chambers or wells are loaded with these allergens. These patches are placed onto the marked grid and secured to ensure a proper contact with the skin, right? So there should be a proper contact to the skin. Only then you will be able to appreciate the reaction. That is if it is positive or negative. So then first reading is taken. It is taken after 48 hours. The patches are removed, right, after the time interval, and the skin is examined for signs of any allergic reaction, that is presence of any redness, swelling, papules or vesicles, right? Here you can see there is marked redness. Then we have small vesicles here and here as well, right? So these are nothing but the reactions, right? And this is the first reading which is taken after 48 hours to look for any visible signs of any allergy. These signs are redness, swelling, papules or any vesicle formation in that particular area onto which you have placed the allergen. The second reading is taken after 72 to 96 hours. Okay. So then the skin is examined again to look for any delayed reactions, right? So our second reading is particularly useful to identify any delayed type of reactions. Okay. Here you can see, right, the redness, right? And also there are vesicles which are seen here, right? So this is nothing but this is indicating a delayed type of reaction, right, occurring after 72 to 92 hours. Moving on further towards results and interpretation. So the reactions are graded from negative, that is no reaction, to a strong positive, that is presence of severe redness, swelling or vesicles, right? Then the results are compared to the control areas in order to rule out any irritant reactions, right? Here it is depicted, right? So 2 positives, 3 positives, we'll learn them in detail in the upcoming slide. What is this 2 positive, 3 positive, right? But this is how the results are interpreted. So now let's look in detail how the results are interpreted. Okay, so the reactions are typically graded as follows. Okay, negative if there is no reaction present, right? So if the skin looks same as it was appearing before the application of allergen, then it's a negative reaction. It indicates no sensitivity to the tested allergen, right? Then second is doubtful, right? If at all there is a faint redness which is present, but there is absence of swelling and papules, there could be a slight irritation rather than a true allergy. Here you can see only slight redness is seen, right? Slight redness, no papules, no vesicles, right? So this is nothing but your doubtful reaction here. It is indicated by either a question mark or plus minus. Okay. Third type is weak positive, right? So in this case, mild redness with slight swelling or tiny papules might be apparent. It indicates mild sensitivity to the allergen. Here you can appreciate it. There is just an area of mild redness and also there are tiny papules present over here, right? So this is nothing but a weak positive reaction indicating a mild sensitivity to the allergen. Then the fourth one is a strong positive indicated by double plus. Okay. So here there are pronounced areas of redness, swelling and presence of papules or vesicles as well. It confirms significant sensitivity to the allergen. So here you can see, right, area of redness with clearly visible vesicles. Again here the same thing, right? You can appreciate the red area and the presence of vesicles within it. So this is a strong positive reaction. Then we have extreme positive reaction here. Okay. So here there is severe redness in that area. Right here severe redness is present. There is also swelling or very localized edema. Here you can see that it is appearing as it is slightly above the surface of the skin, right? So there is definitely swelling present over here. Then there might be blistering or ulceration as well. This is indicating a very strong allergic reaction, okay? Because here we have swelling and ulceration as well, right? So a very strong allergic reaction is indicated. Sixth is irritant reaction indicated by IR. Okay, here. So it is a non-specific type of a redness without any typical features of allergy. Here you can appreciate, right? There are no typical features, that is there is no redness, there is no swelling, right? There are no vesicles, no blisters, right? So it is indicated by IR or just a irritant reaction without any typical features of allergy. It is caused by irritation rather than the true allergy, right? So once more we can revise. Negative means no reaction, no changes in the skin. Doubtful means only a small area of redness, very light, very faint. Weak positive with mild redness, right, or presence of any tiny papules. Then we have a strong positive accompanied with a pronounced redness, swelling along with papules and vesicles. Then we have a extreme positive with severe redness, ulceration, blistering, right, indicating a very strong allergic reaction. Lastly, we have an irritant reaction which is lacking all the typical features of an allergic reaction, which is basically a type of irritation to the skin and not true allergic reaction. Moving on towards the last part, that is precautions. So there are certain precautions which needs to be taken in order to get proper results for the patch test, right? So the patient should avoid activities that may dislodge the patches. For example, extreme sweating, bathing or any vigorous exercise during the test period, right? Initially 48 hours, then we have 72 to 96 hours. So during this time frame, all these activity should be prohibited. Then use of certain medications such as corticosteroids, they might be discontinued for that time interval because we do not need any false negative results. So the steroid may suppress the natural immune response, therefore we are discontinuing the steroids. So guys, that was all about patch test. I hope you understood the topic very well. I will be back with a new video very soon. If you like this video, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. Till then, this is Dr. Snehal signing off. Bye bye, take care.